Welcome back to the channel. On this video we're going to be reviewing our 2023 deer season. During the bow season, October 1st, we went out and I seen 5 different bucks that day, and there was a few big ones in there, but they were way off across the field, too far to shoot, but I could see nice big racks on them. So we hunted them hard. We didn't see anything for the next few weeks because it was kind of warm. The weather didn't cooperate, so it was tough hunting. So then the week of Halloween, we pushed it real hard, and on the 28th of October for bow season, early in the morning, I didn't see anything the first light, and so I rattled a couple of times, and I rattled in this buck here, and he come in right about 25 yards from me, and he was looking for what was rattling, and he couldn't figure it out, and he walked right by the stand, and so I got my crossbow up, and when he stopped it right around 25 yards, he was quartering away towards me. I put him right through the lungs, and he did the kick and all that and stumbled, and he went maybe 40-50 yards and piled right up in there, and I was so happy to get him. It's a nice little rack on him. I was happy for that season. This is what we've been looking for, and been passing a lot of littler ones, and your 4 points and 6 points and spikes and stuff. So this is what our goal is, to shoot something like this, and so I was pretty happy with it. I thank God for allowing me to take an animal like this on the property, and we put a lot of time into them, so I'm very happy with it. Moving on to gun season now. For opening day, me and my wife got together and we packed a lunch and got out to the blind early, and we sat there most of the day, just seen a few does here and there, but no big bucks of anything to shoot at. And right before evening time, a doe come out, the thick stuff, and there was a buck following it, but it was hobbling and it was wounded pretty bad, and somebody either shot it in the front shoulder or something, but took him 20 minutes to come across the field. So we debated on whether to shoot it or let it go, and my wife has not shot a buck ever, so I decided she could go ahead and shoot it with her new 350 Legend, and shooting a 150 grain bullet, and she made a good shot on it, and it was right towards the evening, so we let it lay for a little bit, and then she ended up with that deer. She got a nice 6-point. So I didn't get to shoot at anything, no bucks at all, and I knew there was bucks in the area, so I went out the second day, and sure enough, as soon as daylight, there was a buck out in front, nice little buck, and a doe come out, and I was going to shoot that one, and then I happened to catch some movement out of my other window. About 126 yards, this great big nice buck comes out, so I focused my attention over that window, and I got all set, and he got stopped at 126 yards broadside. So I put crosshairs right there, touched it off, and shot right over top of him. And the deer just kind of jumped about 10 yards and stood there broadside. I'm like, what the heck? So I aimed again, fired, and shot over him again. And he just stood there. So I racked another one in there, and I aimed lower, and I'm like, this is going to be it. So I shot, and I hit him, and it looked like he went straight down. And I was all excited. I'm like nervous, shaking and twitching, and so I hurry up and reload, and I gave him about 10 more minutes. I didn't see him out in the field, nothing. So I thought, yeah, he's laying right up there. So I got down out of the blind, walked up in there. He got within 10 to 15 yards of him, and sure enough, he jumps up, and he's hobbling, and he runs through the brush, and I shoot 2 more times at him, and I never touched him. But I noticed there's blood all over where I hit him, so I was thinking, yeah, he's going to be dead shortly. So I tracked him for a good probably 75 yards in the woods, and then kind of lost him in the thick stuff, so we let him sit for a while, and what we ended up with is a nice 10-point with a 19.5-inch spread, inside spread. It's got 7 to 8 inch tines on it. Brow tines are 8 inches. Got nice 10 points on it. It's got thick bases, like really gnarly. Pretty cool. I missed this deer about a week before gun season with my Raven crossbow. I misjudged it and I shot right over top of him with that also. So must be I'm shooting pretty high this year. But we'll have to resight that in and get my gun resighted in because apparently I'm shooting high. But we ended up getting this one and I'm pretty happy with it. So yeah, I thank God again for allowing me to shoot a magnificent animal, and this has been a wonderful season for me.